Subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any updates. That's much better now. Asara, the great chieftain of the mighty Xiang tribe, a man who led his people through countless wars, wielding both his formidable bloodline and military genius. Through his strength, he unified many tribes, rising to the rank of great chieftain. Having conquered the vast Great Plains, an expanse even larger than the Central Plains, his presence became a looming threat. Not even the Righteous Path Alliance of the Central Plains could afford to ignore him. With an army powerful enough to challenge the Central Plains, there was nothing he feared. That is, until he encountered Cheon Yeo-Woon, the demon god. 2,000 soldiers wiped out in an instant with a single motion. The terrifying sensation of being forced to the ground, horse and all, by an unseen force was beyond comprehension. For the first time in his life, Asara, the great chieftain of the Xiang tribe, knew fear. Protect the great chieftain. So that one must be the chieftain. Demon god, I wish to speak with you. Demon god, stop. If you come any closer, step aside. How can such overwhelming power come from someone so young? He's smaller and younger than the great chieftain, yet his presence is terrifying. Who sent you? How did he? Is he really a god? Ooh, we never meant to fight. We only wanted to scare you into returning to the Central Plains. I had my suspicions when they knew my title, so I tested them. But now it's clear. Someone put them up to this. Tell me. Everything. It was Kang Soa, the second son of the Righteous Path Alliance leader. The Righteous Path clan? We were deceived by Kang Soa too. There's no reason to keep his secret. You brought this upon us, so you should share the same fate. They came before you arrived. They promised us 2,000 horses to block anyone but them from reaching the North Sea. We only wanted to intimidate. We never intended to cause harm. If Kang Soa hadn't lied about you not being here, we wouldn't have clashed at all. I'm truly furious that all of this happened because of Kang Soa. If it weren't for him, 2,000 warriors wouldn't have lost their lives. We'll clear the way for your cult immediately. Time must be of the essence. Please, pass through. Yes, the negotiation was successful. If they go through and take care of Kang Soa too, that would be perfect. Thank you for understanding. Still, this is an incredible opportunity to meet the demon god, a hero of the Central Plains. Huh! Ah! My arm! Great chieftain, why? You're trying to talk your way out of this, but that doesn't change the fact that you attacked first. That's... If I hadn't been part of this expedition, you would have attacked anyway, and now you're blaming it all on Kang Soa? Don't do this. If it weren't for him, we never would have dared to stop you. Right? That's true too. The reason your chieftain lost both arms is entirely because of Kang Soa from the Righteous Path Alliance. Both arms? Direct all your hatred toward Kang Soa. Wait! Demon God! Just a moment! Ag! Murong clan leader, did you just hear something? It sounded like a scream. No way. It can't be. That's impossible. It can't be. Beyond the Great Plains, far to the north, lies a land many believe to be a frozen wasteland of endless blizzards. But in reality, it's a vast region of dense coniferous forests, towering mountains, and sweeping grasslands. There, nestled within this northern expanse, is Lake Baikal, a body of water larger than all the lakes in the Central Plains combined. Revered as the sacred sea, known as the blue eye of the cold earth, this frigid sanctuary holds a massive island at its heart. An island so vast, it could be considered a region of its own. Amidst its rolling hills and open fields, tucked between the southeastern peaks, stands a fortress-like palace. Its grand exterior rivals even the Martial Alliance headquarters. This is the North Sea Ice Palace. Northwest of the North Sea Ice Palace on Mount Changbai, hold on a little longer. The relief team will be here soon. Mu Bang, second elder of the North Sea Ice Palace, gritted his teeth. We must maintain the cold energy infusion into the ice wall until they arrive. I say that, but after over 3 hours, even I'm on the verge of collapse. But Even though we're constantly reinforcing it, the cracks are getting worse. If we falter for even a moment, the monster sealed beneath this ice will break free. Is this our limit? The power and spirit of the unsealed dragon turtle are growing stronger, while we're only getting weaker. Second Elder, we're here to relieve you. Sol Yijung, fifth Elder of the North Sea Ice Palace, hurried over. I hate to say this to someone who barely recovered through energy circulation, but I don't think we can hold out much longer. I felt it on my way here. The vibrations are strong enough to be felt even in the palace. At this point, maybe we'd be better off gathering all of the palace's strength and fighting the dragon turtle head-on. Just hold on a little longer. Once the Martial Alliance's expedition team arrives, we'll have no choice but to fight this monster to the death. Ah, those damn outsiders. Second Elder, the palace members are listening. Am I wrong? How long are we supposed to wait for these so-called outsiders while forcing our own people to sacrifice themselves? Elder, the Martial Alliance expedition team has arrived at the southeastern dock of the North Sea Ice Palace. I can see them, Palace Lord. We were at our limit, so this is fortunate. The first Elder of the North Sea Ice Palace, let's just hope that young Master Dan isn't on that ship. First Elder. Though our paths have diverged, he's still my nephew. The one I personally taught the Ice White Dying Palm and martial arts. Dan Juchon, acting Palace Lord of the North Sea Ice Palace, turned away. So please, refrain from speaking ill of the young Palace Lord. If you enjoyed this, there's so much more coming. Hit that subscribe button and join me on this journey. Don't miss out on the next epic story. Stay tuned, stay connected,